Hi, my name is Vanessa Tembane. I'm a visual artist. I was born and raised here in South Africa and I have Mozambican heritage. My work is inspired by my mother's narratives of growing up in Mozambique, and I explore how these narratives have influenced my identity and my sense of belonging. I work primarily with digital print media, collage making, and painting, and I also use photographs that I have taken from here in South Africa and those that are from my mother's personal archive to create strange and hybridized images. I also combine these with swatches from Mozambican fabric that's called a capulana. It's worn by women on a day to day basis during traditional events and weddings and celebrations, and I use them to frame my work. Through my collages, I attempt to connect to my mother's origins and her home and what would be my alternative home, which I have experienced indirectly. And by reconstructing these images into reimagined memories, they almost give me a sense of belonging um, to my Mozambican heritage. A creative or artist that I see as a visionary is Ijeoma Membio. She is a Nigerian born poet, and in her book Questions for Ada, she writes a poem called Diaspora Blues, which says, "So here you are, too foreign for home and too foreign for here, but never enough for both." This poem has always resonated with me because in just 4 lines, Ijeoma manages to communicate one of the most fundamental desires, which is the need to belong. And I've always felt that I've never been fully South African or fully Mozambican. I often fall under this liminal space of existence. My favorite part of this project has definitely been the art making process. I'm coming from a place where I've been studying art for the past 6 years, but I never actually pursued it as a full time career. So it's a decision I made this year. So it's been interesting, exciting, and scary to see what I would come up with for this project. Um, the consultations with Londi and the various workshops we attended were very invaluable to me because they helped me define what I want my career to look like long term and to see the bigger picture. And having new peers, knowing that there's a community around me that's willing to help me grow as an artist. My biggest inspiration is definitely my mother. She is present in each and every one of my artworks, be it in a physical form or through the narratives that she tells me that help me imagine how my artworks will look like in the end. She is constantly saying that experiences are like patterns and they will repeat themselves. Um, I believe that through these narratives, my mother was teaching me about our family's traditions, our family's origins, and our value systems. And if something is said enough times, it becomes real, which is something that happened to me where I couldn't separate my memories and her memories. They often merge into one, and that's how my images come about.